We're using Wasatch. $259. Let's take a look at just how beautiful this profile is. Diesel Customs, what's up? Love the name. We're doing a 259-inch print. I have to do 2 rolls by the morning, so I am busy as hell. We'll be printing over there using the upright powder shaker. Dear God, what just happened? Okay. This is all instant peel film, by the way. It is incredible. So I'm just gonna leave you all here for a little bit, let you watch. I'll be talking to you in the background, okay? And that we use some refills using our ink. Looks like our colors are holding up good. Watch that holds up very well. How's it going, everybody? Leave me a comment. Let's talk. Diesel, where you from, brother? I probably know already, but thanks for tuning in. We're doing a 259-inch print with Wasatch, and we want to find out how Wasatch will hold the quality of this print. We need to weigh our film down so that I can start it. There we go. Now we're looking for any evidence of banding or color loss, in which usually Wasatch doesn't have that problem, such as Cadlink and Flexi. Not saying it can't happen. We got to watch really close. No color loss yet. Look at those oranges and reds on the shark. That is phenomenal color. And look, we're at 40% or 36, and we'll run a cleaning right at about 40%. If Wasatch is this good, we can really make good money together. And we can, because I can duplicate this all around. Beautiful prints, by the way. Had we been going again with Flexi or Cadlink, I would have had to run 3 cleanings. Just gonna do a cleaning halfway through. I didn't need to, but this is a very long print, and I think we're only at 48%. Totally amazed. Now, while I'm doing this, I can go work on the next file and then get it going. And then we got to send a print off over there in just a moment. Now, everybody, let's talk about it. Dude, I've been using Soft for like 2 years, and I mean, I would consider myself deeply advanced, but to the deeply advanced people, they're like, Ernest, you may be intermediate, but I do know a lot. So earlier we were going and had a film strike, and so it's taken us about this long to get it back online. About 20-30 minutes. That's why you never want to have a strike. However, a dingbat employee that I have, god damn, broke my paper aligner on the back, so I can't keep the paper aligned, you know, and it'll shift off, it'll bend up in the middle. I got to watch it. And that's the problem with having employees, man. They don't give a shit about your equipment. They're like, hey man, I just want to come in and earn a paycheck. And you know, I have people tell me all the time, Ernest, why don't you hire people? You know, because even when fucking people are hired, I'm still doing the shit myself. You see, here I am in the middle of the night, right? Not that I care, I'm making thousands of dollars per hour. But why have employees, or when you have employees, they're just gonna break shit anyways, and I'm gonna be the one fixing it. Dude, I'd rather just pay me. I don't want to pay employees, then I got to go behind them and fix all the errors. Dude, I want to find experienced DTF printer operators and software operators, but they don't exist. And people are like, make them. Well, dude, they got to show up and they got to meet the criteria, you know? Because most of the people who get started in this, dude, they don't even know how to hook up a fucking printer like this to their PC and make it work. And they want to run these things? Dude, shut up. People don't know crap. I get frustrated. I get pissed, man. Because the people that think they're so fucking smart and the people that think they're so intelligent to tell me, oh, Ernest, put this person there. Dude, they don't know shit, right? They don't. DTF printing is an entire world unlike any other form of printing. Right, there are indigo printers downstairs, $1.5 million printers, okay? And those people can't come up here and understand the whole printing process, right? Any fucking idiot, once a printer's turned on, can walk over and push print. Any idiot, once it's aligned, can go into the software, the Soft, load a file and print, right? That's the easy part. What they can't fucking do is this right here. No. This is hard because look at my environment. This air conditioner is a fake humidity and temperature over here, right? But what you have to understand is with variables of temperatures, it gets hot, it gets cool, it gets humid, it gets not so humid. The barometric pressure changes, your printer goes offline, and you have to be smart enough to work in a hellhole like this where it's extremely hot. Today is 87 fucking degrees, right? 87 degrees. And I'm like, dude, I came to a millionaire operation and it needs to be 70 fucking degrees in here. Give me a break, man. And here I am running masterful prints in this kind of environment. And that's what people cannot do. They think they can do it, but they can't. See, you can have this printer in here in this crazy ass environment and you better be printing 18 hours a day. You don't clog, clog, clog times 4. And that's what you have to do. You have to get the ink viscosity right. There's so much that you have to do to make a printer like this work. Drinking coffee late at night, dude. I'm sitting here making bank. Just be patient with me, everybody. I'm gonna get this one cleaned. And did I just do a check over here? I like to save material. Nozzle check at 85, nozzle check at 300. I just cleaned. We're gonna turn wetting off. All right, everybody, we're at 58% on Wasatch. Look at the color vibrancy. Take a look back here. We don't want to see any banding. Nobody has this profile. Nobody. Looks like we've got some, hold on, let me check that again. Looks like the red was giving me issues. No? It's hard to tell. Looks okay. How's that yellow? We've got to clean that off. That can cause banding or color streaks. Hold on. Color's looking good. We see no banding. Let's come over here to double check. I'm not running a color bar because I need all the space that I can get, and Wasatch does not like the color bar to me. How are we looking in here? Yeah, we don't want any banding. It's all looking good. So here's what I'm gonna do. Just gonna come over here just because I want to do it. Push pause. We're gonna clean. Normal cleaning. We'll take a look at our print head real quick. See that build up over the color bar? We're gonna move it this way. We'll clean it. We'll need to search for one of my flashlights. How we looking over here? If we can get this one started, that'll be great. Let's go ahead and move this over. We're gonna go to the left. God damn. I don't know if I'll be able to get back. Shit. That's what I was afraid of. That's okay. I can just start here again. I went too far and I hit the breaker bar and I can't come back now. I was worried about that happening. Okay. Let's put you down because I can start the file now that I have the Wasatch file. I can start it where it was. Let's get you guys set. Maybe it'll print again. It says printing, but will it move? Unknown. I think it's stuck. Once it hits that breaker bar, it's game over. Talk now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I got the 6 of those, which means I need to start at 7. Yeah, reset on me. So that's okay. We'll move it back and go to 7. But in order to move it back now, I've got to power it down and start it again. she'll come back online, we know that from here, we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's start at the 7th one and see where we are in this file. I think there were 10, okay? So we'll just come right up here to the Wasatch, which we're gonna have to restart because why wouldn't Wasatch crash? Wasatch crashes more than my wife. All right, so now we'll take and we will move this down. I will do a mild, oh, I already did a cleaning. I could do another one. So we'll go right here to normal. We should be good. Let's open up Wasatch, go to layout. We know that we were 6 icons in. Shit, now it'll all be different where they're located. We know we got done with that, so we were 6 in here of 10. This will mean we'll need 5 more. Is that correct? Let me look. No. Wrong image. We're on Shark plus. Let's find that image. Shark plus. Right here. There were 10 of these, so we printed 6, and we only need 4 more. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. To verify, let's go to Photoshop. Click all these back on again. These are not the ones we need. We'll need the lowest one. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so let's come over here. So we got 6 printed and we need 6 more. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now what's after this? Main. Okay, so let me give them a main right there because that's going to be the final amount. So we'll take this right here and we'll come over and look for our main lobster. Alrighty then, so we're ready to go. So let's take a look over here, here. Come up, I think this is the next one. I will just add one more of those in. I do for you. All right. Let's grab the rest of these. And let's throw it off to print. Now, take down here how long it'll take for Wasatch to rip this. Pay attention over here. It'll be off to print in just a moment. Oh no. What the flying out? Get out of here. Really? Like of all the fucking places to turn up, that does give me a fucking slaughter. Where the hell did that go? Few more minutes, guys. Oh, there it goes. All right, hold on. Fucking Beelzebub. I gotta tell you, man, Wasatch is a damn good rip. What's up? There's 3 people on. Come on. What's the most affordable purchase I can printer? What is the most affordable printer I can purchase? Me. Transfers. At the rate that I sell transfers. Right? What the hell would you want to do this for? Right, the amount of loss and waste that's incurred. When you're looking for what's the most affordable printer, affordable to who? A millionaire? Affordable to me? Affordable to somebody who can only afford $500? Listen, I have people that watch me print every day. and they have DTF printers, and they're like, Ernest, to me, it's not worth it. They don't have the capacity to have unlimited business like I do. So then the printers become very, very expensive because they're out hustling deals. All of a sudden they've got to make $20,000 in a year worth of printer payments, right? Well, we all do. But what you have to remember, it's cheaper to buy transfers from me than it is to go out and spend 20 grand. I mean, trust me, that's real. But if you want to do it, hell, the cheapest printer to buy, right, is an Epson 7890, like the one I got right back here that I still use all the time. I use it for small white prints, but I need to be looking over here in case banding is coming or something. Looking good. Remember, I overlap these images and they're still very far apart. What's up? What you have to understand is that with these profiles I made, dude, they are top fucking notch. I guarantee you one thing, man. Dude, these colors are just off the charts. Okay, what did I do over here? We're at 85. We're going to move to 35. I may be ready to go. That's the problem, is that when you get a film strike, little particles of the film stay on the printhead, and so you have to be very, very dubious to remove it, because if not, they will fucking glue to your printhead. You're doomed. Get it clean, flush that line, make it work, endure. That's all you can do. You have a very short amount of time too. Let me check my battery. 10%. Run back around, check wasting file. I need to go get some oil and oil the capping station knob and the rails so that it can just smooth a lot, or move a lot smoother and not make that squeaking sound. But it's okay, it won't stop the printing. Let's go. I mean, what you all saw earlier was during the middle of a print, you saw the print head get moved to the carriage end and hit the stop bar over there. And you saw how I went back into Photoshop and printed the last moment of the rip, right? Or sorry, the last moment of the rip error. I started right at that point and went down. That's probably a damn, you know, if you're in DTF printing, that's pretty fucking amazing, you know. But it takes a lot of knowledge of Photoshop, a knowledge of software to do all this. So it's, you know, somebody getting started just now would be, you know, 2.5 to 3 years of studying just to be where I'm at. But I do it 24 hours a day, so I get it. This just retains such beautiful color. So proud of that profile. We are at the end. I think we got one of these and maybe something else, I forget. $259-inch print and probably 3 to 4 cleanings in between. Look at that color. Let's come over here, getting some ink drippage over there. We definitely want to get that, you know, covered up and taken care of right there. You see that ink? That's the end of the print right there. The crab is coming out, and then we'll start the other ones. We got a lot of printing to do. All right, so that has been a 53-minute video. I had a few setbacks in here, but let's just check the end. So 53 minutes, printing at I want to say this is 720 by 3600. So let's just take a look at something really quick. Wasatch crashed again. Now, the good thing about when Wasatch crashes is that it still runs. Had this been Flexi and it crashed, There we go. Let's take a look. Very good printing. All right, so that's done. About 60 minutes, 1 hour, 55 minutes. And of course I had some stuff I was doing in between there. Stopped, walked around and talked. So let's take a look. Calc. We did, according to this, 259 divided by 12 is going to give us 21 times 2. Means I'm printing about 43 foot an hour, but I did have a bunch of stops that I did, you know. Okay, so let's build file 2. And what I'll do, everybody, is come back and just save this video, upload it. It's a very long video. For all of those who are watching, thank you very much. I hope you learned so much. And follow me on Facebook, because on Facebook I do comparative software, you know, performances and stuff. So it's very enjoyable. Peace out. I love you. And that's an awesome Uninet 6000 print. Now, when I come back, we'll be running through this dryer, but I'll be on here just all day. All right. Peace out. Love you. I'm gone.